Uh, Sorry for the inconvenience. We'll get back for here. I think we have only 10 minutes to finish this webinar. So going back for the rule of the seismic interpreter and the rule of the geophysicist. As you can see, this is the one of my published papers about what the tuning plug and abandoned wells from disaster to new discoveries. As you can see here, this is the old map. One moment, I'll open the pointer. This is the old map, no closure within this map, and we have here a plug and abandoned hole. But here, after I made the seismic interpretation, I found that we have a well-developed three-way structural depth closure. But why this well was plug and abandoned? And actually, as I said, this is the rule of the geophysicist. You have to integrate all the data together. Why this well is plug and abandoned? They found one reservoir in this well, and they tested this reservoir. It found it's very limited reservoir. The initial pressure was around 5,000, but started production 1,500 barrels, then dropped to only 75 barrels after 36 hours, which indicates a very limited reservoir. But actually, after looking back to this well and looking for the old petrophysical analysis for this well, this is the well dwelt in the downstream side. As you can see, it cut the fault and got through this reservoirs. They found that one of the zone is semi-laminated with only 1 meter strike, and the other one found to be tight and prospective, not prospective, sorry. But one of the most important things when you are looking back to all the data that you have and looking back for the logs, as I said, as a geophysicist, you have to know all the aspects. What is the cutoffs were used in 1988 and what is the cutoffs were used now? After applying our cutoffs of today to this old well, we found the snake bay is around 5 meters, not only 1 meter. And this tight and prospective, we find it prospective and not tight. Then I proposed another exploratory well, as you can see, deviated well in the downthrown prospect to get all the data. And actually, it was a discovery, and this discovery added more than 10 million barrels. So I finished the webinar. It's a very fast one, and I would like to invite you for the upcoming course, seismic interpretation, practical seismic interpretation using Petrel software. It will be 100% practical using the Petrel software from day 1 to day 5. So I leave you the floor now. If anyone have any questions, please go ahead. I'm waiting for your questions. Just unmute yourself, tell us your name and which country you are coming from, and ask your question.
Hi, can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to ask a simple question about the coming training course about seismic interpretation. I'd like to know whether there will be a geologic modeling building or something like that, or it's just gonna be a pure interpretation, like we're gonna pick faults and horizons. Thank you very much.
Okay, 100%. Actually, the structural modeling is another course. But what we will take in the seismic interpretation course, we'll take the fundamentals of seismic interpretation, going to deep geophysics, while the seismic attributes and how to get the stratigraphic events from the seismic, how to create the geobody, how to make the velocity modeling, how to make the structural framework, all this, but it will not including the geological model itself. 3D modeling is another story, but we'll take, as I said, the seismic interpretation, the seismic attributes, and the velocity model and structural framework building. I think if Ibrahim is online here, already Reservoir Solutions gives the courses about 3D modeling. and structure modeling. You can connect with them to give you the duration or the date of the 3D modeling course. Thank you for your question. Any other questions?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Okay. Ada, speak first. Okay. Go ahead, Ada. Please tell
Oh,
us
um,
which country you're from.
right now I'm in Germany.
Nigeria. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. So I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
Okay. My question is from the where you had the acoustic impedance. If you could go back to the slide, just a little question.
Okay, one moment.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Which
no,
one
no,
of them?
no, no, no. Go down. Like,
This one?
yes, the
Okay.
wavelets superposition. I didn't really grab it from the recorded trace,
Could you
especially.
raise your voice a little bit, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
I mean, especially from the recorded trace, like I couldn't really pair it with the Earth, especially for the third layer. I think that's sand, right? This is an intercalation of sand, shale, sand, right?
Yes, it's this is an infograph that tell you that the difference in the lithology it changed the difference in acoustic impedance. We have here this lithology has a lower velocity and density than this one. So on the area of the boundary, the acoustic impedance will change
So
because
is
of
it
the
at the boundaries?
yes,
But
the
for
peak
the third
peak of the
the
trough of
third
okay,
part
go ahead.
for this third Earth layer, can you relate it to the recorded trace? Like, just show me how you did. If it is by the boundaries.
Yes, all the change in the reflection coefficient, because as I said, the reflection coefficient, I'm sorry, the reflection coefficient is the difference between two layers. The peak and trough gives you indication at the boundary itself. This is the boundary. We have here different in acoustic impedance, give you a peak or trough. Look here, if you can see, this is more thick layer. As you can see, you don't have any peaks or troughs in the middle. You will have
Yes.
only another peak or trough if you have a different lithology, if you have a lithology variation.
Yeah, in the impedance, there's no peak or trough, but in the recorded trace, like I'm seeing peaks and troughs. So that got me a bit confused. I thought it would just take maybe
Okay,
one signal
actually,
from.
I have a hard time hearing you. If you could write it down, I have a hard time hearing you. If you could write it down, because if I understand your question well, you're asking for the different lithology and what happens in acoustic impedance
No,
related
not acoustic impedance, the recorded trace.
the
Because
reflective coefficient.
yeah, because I thought like this third layer has just one acoustic impedance because it's a thick
Oh,
layer, but in the
your
recorded.
voice going again. But if you are looking for the reflection coefficient, your voice is going back. Okay, let's get back here to this slide. This one. Okay, what is the reflection coefficient? The reflection coefficient, we use it, as I said, in the boundary because here at this area happens all the story. Here we have some of the waves reflected and some of the waves transmitted. What is the reflection coefficient? Is the velocity of the second layer versus density of second layer minus velocity of first layer versus density of first layer. In physics, we call it the critical angle, and what critical angle makes while making the waves. That's why the reflection that we have related to acoustic impedance, but what we have is a reflection coefficient happens on the boundary of the two different lithologies. And this is very, very important concept. All the area happens on the boundary. Okay. Any other questions before we end this webinar?
Yes, I just have a quick question.
Okay, go
Uh,
ahead.
I saw you guys will be uh, holding like a seismic interpretation course. Are there any differences between this one and the one you offered in December?
No, the other course, it will be 5 days course it will be more than 16 hours course. It will not be 1 hour. It will be 16 or 20 hours course.
No, I mean, I took last year in December, so I'm just wondering if they are the same or like there are some differences, something new for
Yes,
this
of
one.
course. You can contact Reservoir Solutions. I didn't give the course of the last year, and they will tell you what is the differences and what is the agenda that was making for the other course and what is the agenda that will be in this course.
All right, thank you.
More than welcome.
Yeah, sounds good.
Any other questions? Okay, I would like to thank you for attending this
Hello,
webinar. And
hello,
okay,
sir. Yeah,
hello.
this.
Okay, Wendy, go ahead. I'm hearing you. Are you with us, Wendy? Okay. Thank you all for participating in this webinar. I would like to see you in other courses. I'll give you my email. I'm on the WhatsApp group. Anyone wants any other questions that's refer to the WhatsApp group, you will find my name, and let me put you my number here. If you want anything, I'll write down my number. One moment. And my email. If you have any questions, just go to me through WhatsApp or through email. One moment, I'll give you the slide. So I leave you down my number and my email. If you have any question, just text me and I'll be more than happy to answer it. Okay, this is my contacts. I hope that you can see them now. This is my contacts, and I'll leave it in the comment section. If you have any other question, anything that's read to me via email or via WhatsApp. Thank you very much for attending this webinar.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Mr. Mohammed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. We hope from everyone in this webinar to fill in the form which sent in the Zoom chat and in the live of YouTube to get your certificate within 1 week, inshallah. Thank you again, and we hope you we hope you in the best of learning, inshallah.